Since this venerable stadium was erected in the Pennsylvania hills, it has been the home to toughness, to passion, to winning. Welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. We'll kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Aller. Makes his connection. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Illinois' offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
It might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
And all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to the ground with the running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Illinois lining up quickly.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down.
And they got him for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. A strike downfield. Open runway ahead. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On the ground, it's McCray. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Illinois right back to the line. He'll run it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Offense lining up quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw, it's Altmaier. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it behind the line. It's Fleming. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Illinois lining up quickly. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on first down. He finds his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room, it's McCray. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Illinois!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Oh, picked off. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Illini! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's Aller coming after it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Illinois right back to the line. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll try the run. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
He'll pull it on the read. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Leaves it with the back. Just ran over it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Looking for space, it's McCray. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Caught in the backfield. It's Franklin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Illinois, 17, Penn State, 3.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Return is brought down at the
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Allard. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Tempo and overdrive. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. It's complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Offense set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more time, fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 21 over Minnesota. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Now on 2nd down after the good 1st down run. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throwing right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Off play action on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Unloads to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. The aerial assault continues. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And it's no good. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Snap from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Looking for space. It's McCray. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Right back to the well. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the running game. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
That makes the score Illinois 27, Penn State 6.
They tacked that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Trying to get to it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The offense set for a 1st down play. To the ground with the back. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Getting some heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Off play action. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running behind that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll try the left side. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. No good. And this will stay a 2-score game at 24.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed in himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Back to throw, it's Allard. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Illinois lining up quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On 3rd down, going up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. 2nd down after that incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They march to the red zone, and here they go. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
The pass is incomplete.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He wants it all. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you You went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.